Hey guys, it's Sammy Jaye with Project You Do You, and I'm here with the one and only Camila Cabello.
Oh my God, that's me.
I know.
Hi.
Hi, I am so excited to be here.
I'm so excited that you're here. You're so awesome.
Thank
And you're
you.
such a natural. Like you
Really?
have a very genuine vibe.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
So, I have to ask, because a lot of girls my age, and just teens in general, they feel like, with everything going on in the world especially, they feel like, you know, society has put an outcast where you can't do something.
Right.
Or you feel like it's impossible because I'm a girl, or because I'm a teen, or because I look like this.
Because you're young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What advice would you say to people who are young but also want to make a difference?
I actually think it's the opposite. I think that people that are young, when you start out as a kid, if you ask any kid what he wants to be when he grows up, it's always these beautiful answers, right? It's like an astronaut. I want to be an archaeologist. I want to be a singer. I want to go on the moon. I want to,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? It's this unlimited, it's just this beautiful way of seeing life. There's such a fire. And I think that, unfortunately, as you get older, you have this pressure to be more normal, and you start to ask, you know, I've never
It's
it's
thought
true.
of it like
'Cause
that.
sometimes, like, every time I go home, I have the same friends that I had since I was in elementary school. In elementary school, I remember all of us being like, oh, I want to be a singer, I want to be an actor, I want to be on Broadway.
Because nothing's unstoppable.
Nothing's impossible, exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's like, then I talk to them now, and then they settle in their lives for, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that, for stuff that they don't really want to do, or that they don't feel passionate about. But I think young people are really, they have the most fire, and I think that it's the opposite. I think that young people, you know, have so much passion for making a difference, and I think it should really be the other way around. And I think that, you know, the more that there are people like you who have enough confidence to, you know, be here and you're doing what you love and what you're good at and what you're passionate about, as you get older, you lose that mentality, and I think it's something that we need to protect and encourage in young people, because they have the most fire, they have the most unlimited imagination, and I think the world would be a better place if we always remained kids like that.
Oh, completely. And
Right?
also, like, it's hard because, you know, a lot of teens and young girls, like myself included, like, we all have anxiety.
Yeah.
And, like, how would you deal, because, like, I felt this before, and I know many of my friends have, and, like, many other teen girls have, felt like their anxiety is just stopping them because they want to do something, but it's like this weight being
Oh my God,
lifting them.
totally.
Do you have any advice for
I feel like I still deal with that now, but less than I used to when I was 15, when I was younger. You're constantly so aware of what everybody thinks of you.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. And I remember being in school, and it was like, in school, in the beginning, I was shy, right? And then I was like, that wasn't really my true personality. I just felt shy. And then it was like, for every year, it was like the same people that I went to school with, and I was like, wait, but I was this shy, quiet girl. I can't all of a sudden be like, ooh. And it's like, then I had to be this person that I kind of wasn't for a long time until, you know, until I started to be in music, and it gave me a chance to kind of be who I really wanted to be.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It
That
made
makes
me
complete
give
sense.
a chance to have a reset, but it's like, why do we tell ourselves, oh, just because this is what people see in me, I have to just be this way because they're going to think it's weird if I'm all of a sudden not this girl anymore.
Yeah.
It's like all the weight and all that anxiety is in what people think of you, right? But I feel like the more I grow up, the more I realize that it's way more important how you feel in your own skin, and me having fun at this party. Me having fun at this party is way more important than what people think of me dancing like a weirdo. Who cares if you think I'm dancing like a weirdo?
Yeah.
I'm going to have fun at this party, and guess what? In 10 years, I might not even ever see you again. And it's going to be way more important that I have fun for myself than me catering to what everybody else thinks of me in this room. You know what I mean?
I find that so inspiring, because hearing that you have anxiety, like, everyone who has anxiety, they feel like they're all alone.
Oh my God, did you not just see me? I was like, guys, can you go away? Because like, I literally have anxiety of people, just like 10 people looking at me while I'm giving an interview.
Though. Yeah.
I think it's a human feeling, but you definitely have to push yourself past that
It should
point.
be
You know what I
talked
mean?
about a lot more. People hide it, and I don't think they should. And I also think that, you know, especially with what society is right now, we need to, like, stick together more than ever. And I think, how would you deal with, because it's very unfortunate, but it's true that girls, if it's said or if it's not, they pin each other down, or it's like a competition.
It's
and
true.
like, but we should be supporting each other. Like, you know, we're being attacked by the media, by so many things. Like, what advice would you give to just support each other?
I mean, I think you said it. I feel like a lot of the times whenever I get asked that question, it's like, oh, what do you think about society thinking that women, you know, are you know, are pitted against each other and all this stuff. And a lot of the times it's like, it is that way sometimes, unfortunately. And I think that, I was just saying this, but I feel like the most beautiful thing in the world is when there's like, you know, you have a friendship with a girl, or like a sisterhood between girls. It's like the most, isn't it? It's like the most beautiful, nurturing, like safe space ever, when they're like happy for you and they're encouraging you
instead of jealous for you.
And that is the most hurtful thing ever. Like there's nothing more hurtful than girl and girl like hate, you know?
Because like you could I try to put myself in their perspective.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone does.
Yeah.
But it's not a true friend if they're like, it's cool if they're like, oh my god, that's so cool that you're doing this, but I hate you, LOL. Like the hate you is like, it's real, but they cover it up by the LOL.
No, that's the worst.
It's just, it happens often.
It's the worst, and sometimes that's when you need to, you know, cut a friendship out or cut something because it's toxic. And that is really, I feel like that's even more hurtful than a breakup. Like friend to friend, like that's the worst thing ever. But it's also beautiful when, you know, when you have girl on girl love. And I feel like
it outweighs it.
Oh my god, 100%. It's like the best thing ever. And I feel like the more, but I actually, to be honest with you, especially like this year, and I feel like our generation, I feel like, you know, thankfully, you know, the one good thing about the internet is that I feel like we're a lot more aware of stuff going on. And I feel like, you know, we're more informed, and that's why we're more involved, whether it's in politics or, you know, knowing that those things in society, like the women, you know, being pitted against each other, we're aware that that is a thing, and so we rebel against it by showing each other love, you know? So that's the one good thing about the internet, is that there is a lot more conversation about those things.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're so awesome, and I am so happy for you, because I just think it's really cool that you're like 15 and you're like, you know, you're doing, you know, what you love and what you're good at. So
thank you.
Good for you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to see you perform.
Thanks. I'm excited too. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.